To write on one side the kind of large problems the world faces, the kind of bad news challenges, the things that get us down, that weigh us down. I suspect if I passed blank cards to all the congregation this morning, I would have similar concerns. Some of them are the kind we hear about the minute we turn on the news, open the newspaper. They're problems and challenges the world is facing. War in the Middle East, troops away from home, discordance, divisions that seem to tear at the fabric of our common life. An economy that is, as one put it, horrible, and a prayer that maybe it would get better. And then there are the personal things, the concerns for families and friends, the things that come very close at hand, the loss of loved ones, or the fear of losing them. It's not always easy to do the second task that I placed before them, to think of good news things. And one of the cards is still blank. But there are things in our lives for which we do give thanks. Sometimes they're the personal things, the joys of activities and possibilities. Sometimes it's the support of friends who help us through life's difficult times. Sometimes it's knowing that not only do we have troops separated from family and loved ones in wars far away, but we know that they are there fighting for us. All of those things are part of the good news, that we know that there are those who are dealing with problems of hunger around the globe, that are helping in Africa and every place where human need meets the challenges and responds to human help. The opportunities that each of us have to reach out to people in need, our neighbors, and all those around the globe. Our faith, when it is even as tiny as a little seed, can indeed begin to lift us up from those dark places and dismal times. We come to the table when we realize that we are surrounded by the company of Christ's people, when we hear the words that lift our faith and give us hope, when we are reminded of our own tasks and the ability we have, tiny as it may seem, to make a difference. As I read that Psalm 137, I said, that's not a good place to stay. And I thought of the powerful prayer of St. Francis of Assisi, a kind of balance point, a reminder that God does sow seeds in us that can make a difference, and that is also our fervent prayer. Lord, make me an instrument of your peace. Where there is hatred, let me sow love. Where there is injury, pardon. Where there is doubt, faith. Where there is despair, hope. Where there is darkness, light. Where there is sadness, joy. O divine Master, grant that I may not so much seek to be consoled as to console, to be understood as to understand, to be loved as to love. For it is in giving that we receive. It is in pardoning that we are pardoned. It is in dying that we are born to eternal life. A powerful prayer that our faith might be just that tiny seed that God can use. Our calling is not to do great things, but to do small things with great love. That saying by Mother Teresa echoes the teaching of Jesus in our gospel. We do not need more faith. We do need to use the faith we have. And through us, even if right now we only have a tiny, tiny, tiny mustard seed-sized faith, God can begin to do wonderful, possible things. And there it is, the essence of our faith. The world we live in has challenges that seem impossible. Our faith so tiny. But we don't need to do everything. Maybe all we need to do is take one small step, do one small thing, let the light and warmth of God's love nurture the seed of faith in our lives. We don't need more faith. We need to use the faith we have and let it break open and be shared. Thanks be to God. We are blessed in many ways, blessed with gifts, blessed with a community of faith that supports and sustains us and encourages us. And it is our privilege